So to come away from the MCG and with the win against the Pies, the boys must be pretty happy with that.
We're so stoked. We knew it was going to be a really tough game today, and up against Collingwood, who in great form. They won, I think, 5 or 6 in a row now, and coming up against them at the G, like we built ourselves up for this to be a really tough game, and for us to just go to the end like we have been doing all year, it's just great, and it gives us so much confidence going forward. So the boys are stoked, and we're going to celebrate the win and go into the bye and have a few days off, and then look to play some good footy against Port Adelaide next weekend or the weekend after, back at home.
So Sonny, 2 winners in 2 weeks. What was going through your mind when you saw him line up to kick?
I actually said to him after the game, I was like, mate, you've got to actually score a goal here instead of just kicking the point. And I had full faith in Sonny. He's such a star, and he's got ice in his veins. So I had full faith in Sonny to get that done. And it was a bit of a funny ball going in. Fifey just slapped it on his boot, big mongrel punt, and Sonny just got on the end of it. And yeah, I had full faith in Sonny that he was going to get the job done. So I'm so stoked for him. 2 weeks in a row. You can't script that any better.
So the boys, what did they prepare differently during the week to tackle Collingwood?
We didn't really change too much, really. We just go about our process the same. We reviewed the game last weekend against Brisbane and a few things that we needed to work on, and we're just focused on really backing ourselves in with our ball use and taking the game on and defending really well, which has been our staple. Like the games have been a little bit lower scoring, but that's because our defence is so good at the moment. So we're just the normal sort of processes. Came over 2 days before, like we always do, and just prepared the way that we usually do. So it's just so good to celebrate these wins with such a young crew at the footy club at the moment. So everyone's really up and about.
So third quarter, the intensity obviously really lifted. What happened at half time? Like, what was the messages that came out of that?
Yeah, at half time there was just a few things, like a few defensive errors that we had, and we weren't really taking the game on as much as what we did against Brisbane. So we knew that Collingwood were going to come out really hard again. Like they're a fantastic team. They played in the grand final last year, so we knew that they were going to come out really hard. So we had to match them with our intensity, and I think we had plus 27 or so in the ground ball. So in and around the contest, we were really great and strong. It just outside the contest, we just had to be a little bit more organised. So as a backs group, we got organised behind the ball, and we were able to move the ball a little bit better in the third quarter, and then we were able to fight back in the last quarter and come home with the victory. So it was great.
And your own game, you had 27 disposals, 5 marks. Are you happy with what you're building since you've returned to the team?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been great to come back. Obviously, didn't set the world on fire in the first couple of weeks, but it's always good to just build your form and build that match fitness, and to be back at the top level and playing with all the boys. There's no better feeling to celebrate a win like that. I'm really happy with how I'm going, so I'm just going to continue to build for the rest of the year.
And obviously, we're going into the bye round now. So how are you going to spend your couple of days off?
Yeah, looking to head down south and go to the Margaret River Pro. Really been looking forward to doing that for a few years now. So I'll go down there for a couple of days and really enjoy that, take some time off, and come back at the end of next week and get back into training. So yeah, really looking forward to it.